about kind of do's and don'ts, the storage, how to wash your knives, kind of how to keep them at their absolute best. So I would say when you're chopping, the most important thing is to kind of have a really nice flat board with kind of no like big bumps in it, nothing kind of that's gonna damage your blade, so that when you're cutting, you know, that blade is kind of flat on a really nice even surface, because anything kind of like with any movement is obviously going to start to wear away different parts of your knife, which in the end will result in you having a kind of uneven blade. So that's really, really important. Storage, so if you buy the 3 knives all together, they're going to come in a box like this. If I'm taking the knives anywhere, I always put them back in the box, put the lid on it and take them away. And then for at home, when I'm kind of just using them around the kitchen, you can keep them on this magnetic board stand, or there is another one which you can drill into the wall to keep them there, which is really, really easy to use. The main reason why I really like these is you don't want to keep your knives kind of in a box or a drawer wet, because it will start to damage the blades. So with this it's really nice because they're never going to kind of stay wet, they'll always be really nice and dry. The other really important thing is never to put the knives in the dishwasher. It'll damage the handles, it'll damage the blade, it can cause the wood on the handles to crack. I always wash mine by hand, just with a tiny bit of soap and water and a really nice sponge. Just be really careful because obviously you are washing the blade, but I always wash mine kind of with a away movement with the sponge like that, and just kind of keep away from the end of the blade, keeping my fingers with the sponge halfway up, and it will just clean the rest. And then just make sure that you dry them really, really well. I think that's pretty much it really, and then you just don't want to do any kind of scraping across the board. You know, when people are kind of chopping away and then you see them scrape something to the side, what that's going to do is damage one side of your knife on the blade, and it'll just basically cause it to go blunt quite quickly, which obviously you don't want. You want these blades to be treated with loads of respect and to stay nice and sharp for you know, years and years. Other than that, that's exactly how you should look after your knives. If you look after them, they're going to look after you.